And we are back. We just had how long? 15 minutes of technical difficulties? That's crazy. I
Hey
guess that
man, it's go ahead. Sorry.
no, you can go ahead.
I was hey man, it's the first episode, man. We're back from our break, rested, refreshed, ready to hit it for another year.
Yeah.
So shoot,
And I guess that I am not really accustomed to this anymore. I've been enjoying not editing these videos. Time to get back in that whole groove of thing. But we're going to start off this episode the way we start off every episode, talking about these text messages. I'm just kidding. No, we can save that for the Patreon.
oh,
But
text messages.
yeah, but yes, let's see how you have been these past couple of weeks. That I haven't seen you, Demarcus. So how have
Yeah,
you been?
I've been good, man. Um, shoot, the last time we had an episode was sometime in like December. Uh,
Yeah, it was over a month ago.
right, right. So now, we've got the apartment like set up a little bit more. We got a new bedroom set for the bedroom, like new mattress. So we got like a king size bed now. Um, just been like making like little upgrades to the apartment as we go. I mounted a TV in the living room.
What
Uh,
size?
the one I already had in my old place, I think it was like 65 inch.
Mm-hmm.
Um, yeah, put up like a curtain rod somewhere. Got some like outdoor furniture.
Outdoor
Uh,
front. Oh yeah, yeah. I live in a little
yeah,
condo thing.
yeah, like a little patio furniture. Um, but like the one room that's not already put together is like the dining room. But we've been talking about like hosting some friends for like the Super Bowl, so we need to get the rest of that shit together.
The Super
Um,
Bowl. You watch
mhm.
football?
I will. I
You
mean,
will.
I much rather go to a game than watch it on TV. But the Super Bowl is like a big event, so
Okay. Uh, so what else? How is it like living with a girl?
it's been actually pretty good. Like living together has been pretty chill, man. Trying to think if anything stands out. Like there are some things that Shauna does that
Annoy you?
yeah, that annoy me, but like it's things that she was already doing. And like
Okay.
I don't mind picking up the slack. So
Okay. Do you think that you can, you
elaborate.
know, no, not really elaborate, but live with it?
Yeah. Oh yeah, no, absolutely. And like the things that I can like when it comes to like house stuff, I feel like we it's super easy to talk about it. Um Let me think. Cause like one thing was like I got a cast iron pan and
Mm-hmm.
you washed it a couple of times, but if you wash it and like leave it sitting on a counter or something while it's still wet, it'll like put like a ring on the counter. So just be like, hey, look, be mindful of this. Um, I use I personally use like food bags. Like I use a different trash bag for like all of my organic stuff. So like bones, vegetables, you know, uh, pieces of like food that we don't eat. I use like a organic food bag for that because I don't like to put it in the trash because it'll like just attract gnats and stuff. So
Are
letting
you
her know.
composting or?
No, like I think what got me in a habit though is when I lived in Seattle and I had to compost. So
Mhm.
like yeah, in Seattle like composting is the law. So I just got into the habit and I
Wait,
realized
what?
in Seattle composting is the law. You have to
Why?
you have to compost. I mean I don't fucking know because they want to save the planet, bro. I don't fucking know. Um, but yeah,
That's crazy. How did they
compost.
make you compost? Like, what?
Um,
Are
I'm
you
sure that they.
growing? So you're literally helping local farmers, and are you getting anything out of it? Do they give you free food?
No, absolutely not. So,
So why are you why do they make you compost? They're not giving you anything. in
But I
Seattle.
don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Composting is the law in Seattle, like recycling is the law in other states. Like you
Well,
don't. I don't know how they enforce this, but it is the law.
all right. I would like to see what you get out of that because that seems very one-sided to me. If you have to ask.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, you're not wrong. But so yeah, so yeah, so like this, just like little things, and like me, like one of her things is like, oh, can you like she does laundry like every week,
Oh
and I'm like, I
no.
do. Or she doesn't do like I wait till the laundry like fills up and then I do it. And I wash
Yeah.
a few loads that day because it's laundry day. But she's like, yo, all of our stuff is she's like, yo, all these clothes are dirty. Like, look at these piles of laundry. And I'm just like, I'm not gonna in my head, I'm just like, I ain't trying to do laundry on a Wednesday night after I just had work, pool, and I just got home at like 10 o'clock.
Hmm.
Which is not the which is not the ask, to be fair. It's just like, can we do laundry like a little more often? So yeah,
But
adjustment.
yeah, I feel you on that because I have three hampers. Like, if you just have clothes lying around that are dirty, do that laundry, Demarcus. But I have three hampers, and I don't do laundry until all three of them mother suckers are full.
Mm,
So it's like months before I do laundry because I have to fill each one of those hampers. So and
mm,
like I got a black clothes laundry, a white clothes laundry, a colored
mm,
laundry, and like my
mm.
towels and everything. No,
You
I have my
separate your
quick laundry, which I do more often, which is like my night shirts, my
mhm,
underwear, and
mm,
stuff like that.
mhm.
But I do
You
not be
separate your black clothes from the rest of your colored clothes?
my black and my white clothes.
I mean,
What?
well, white clothes, of course, but hmm,
You don't separate your blacks?
mm-mm. It's all I do dark colors and light colors.
No, divine, because I separate my blacks, get out, to have your own little laundry. And sometimes I put like a little coffee in there so that they can be even more black.
I'm learning some things. Coffee in y'all laundry, y'all.
Yeah.
In your black laundry, to make it black.
Uh so how's work? You've been back for a couple of weeks now. Everybody excited to see you?
Yeah, work is good. We're we're like sponsoring a capstone project for the University of Washington. So like when I was in grad school, I had to do a capstone as like my final project before I got to graduate. Um, and oftentimes students are partnering with like industry, like with different companies or industry partners. Um, so that they can get sort of like some more on the job experience type of deal. So, and like ever since I
Thank you
started,
so much because having your head just floating at the bottom of the screen looked crazy.
so ever since I started at this company, I had been like pushing to get like a capstone project like approved, and like each year I've done it. People have been like interested in it. No one's ever been like, "Oh no, we don't want to do that." But I think the harder part was like, oh, like we're actually trying to get like trying to get an actual project for the students to work on. um so this year we got a project, we got it approved. We just started meeting with that team Thursday.
The
um,
students?
the students, yep, the students. It's taking my lunch hour on Thursdays, but I guess I'm just have to learn how to deal with that. I thought I fought for it this whole time.
Also, you
uh,
don't get a lunch anymore.
I mean, on Thursdays, yeah, like that is my lunch hour, and then, but the other side of that is like now I can leave early on Thursdays because I'm working through lunch.
Okay. With me, I have been also been doing a lot of media watching. Of course, I've been applying for these jobs
Mm.
still.
I've been seeing
Uh,
your posts on LinkedIn. You be sounding
yeah.
irritated.
I be sounding what?
Irritated.
Yeah, yeah. Can you look into the camera? Like, what were you looking at?
I got my dual screen action going on here.
Can you switch them?
I guess, Jared.
Cause you're like looking out to the side, and I am talking. I'm like, what is going on? Because I have dual screens too, but I make sure that I am looking here. And then the viewers. Okay, anyways. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, I do be heated on my LinkedIn. But I be getting a lot of
Mm.
traction. So I got
Yeah, you do
some.
get a lot of comments and likes and shit. Like people be interacting with your shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you think? Sorry.
No, go ahead.
Do you think that's gonna like help you get a job?
I don't know what's gonna help me do. It makes me feel better
Mhm. Yeah.
that that people are actually, responding to me, that they're having a little
Mhm.
bit of the same problems going
Mhm.
on.
Mhm.
But I got posts scheduled up for the next 2 weeks.
Oh shit.
And yeah, I'm very like stuff happens every day. Like Like
Mm.
I just got a rejection notice this morning at 1:58 a.m. from a
Wow.
place. I'm like, and in the email, they're like, we carefully considered your resume and we just
Mhm.
want to make sure that you are a valued. I'm like, no, you did not carefully consider my resume at 1:45 a.m. on a Saturday or a
No, like
Sunday
no.
morning.
Right. Who scheduled? What AI wrote sent out this email on the weekend?
Exactly.
the
So,
day
yeah.
before. The day before fucking MLK Day.
And it's MLK weekend. So I'm like, you're doing all this, you're lying to me in my email, and you're saying that you can't reconsider, but it comes out Sunday morning. Like, no.
Mm.
So yes, that was a scheduled post. I had a post that did really good on there, and it was like
Mm.
I have 4 interviews, and then on Christmas Eve, this place sends me a rejection email
Mhm.
saying the same things, like we carefully considered your email. And then when I sent them that email, like, what are you talking about? How can you carefully consider my email? Um, then they looked at my LinkedIn to see who is this person emailing us. No, 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 no. So the first time you looked at my LinkedIn to see who I was when I started complaining on your
Mm.
on your email to you. So
That's
that
crazy.
Exactly. That had to be a whole post. So like it feels good to get those frustrations out.
Right.
Um
I
with
mean, I
the
think it's pretty dope of you that you're like calling out these like unsavory practices.
Exactly.
But I also see some of the comments on your stuff, and they be and like it be people being like, oh, like what you're going through, like it's not really like that. Here's some more insight to the background or whatever. And I'm like, anybody asked for that.
Exactly. They be putting like a whole bunch of ads on my post. They be sending me a lot of
Uh,
uh a lot of DMs like you can sign up for this, you can pay this, and I have a special like I'm broke.
I'm not gonna pay to. I don't have a job. I'm not gonna
Exactly.
pay to find a job. What are we doing?
Exactly. So like everything it's frustrating. So but writing those LinkedIn's, a lot of people on LinkedIn have really been supportive of me and what I'm going through. They have,
Mhm.
been linking me to a lot of posts that are um, looking at jobs, or that are for other people posting jobs. Some I don't feel comfortable doing because, like, one was
Mhm.
a post for a sports social media person. It was a woman
Mhm.
led company for women who
Mhm.
was doing this to promote um, women being in sports. So I was like,
Mhm.
that's not for me. Thank you for this.
Because
But
you hate women,
no, because it was for women.
so you can't support women in that way, or you don't want to support women in that way.
No, I don't want to take up that space. Yeah, I
Mm.
don't want to take up that space. Because it's for women. They had a woman on the cover of the ad. The whole thing on their website was pro, and it's pro black women too. And
Sounds like a space that already be in, Jared. You one of
I
the most pro women, pro black women people I've ever met.
yeah, but I'm not going to take up their space because especially me. I
Mhm.
mean, I've been in athletics and sports before. I'm not. I learned what Steve's office and defense meant that year. So
Mm,
These women broadcasters or social media people are something better, much better than me. So I'm not even gonna, you know, take up those space, take up
that's
that
that's
space.
that's admirable, Jared. And I don't know if I would feel the same. I would be like, yo, I need a fucking job. I don't
Yeah.
care.
Yeah. Something else I might do over this break is I have started the
Mhm.
campaign, the Map Mages Dungeon, and I am the DM on this
Mm.
campaign.
Yeah, I remember we talked about this. How's
Mhm.
it going?
It's going great. We've had about 3 sessions so far, and if you
Mhm.
remember, this is the campaign we talked about long, long time ago with Lorante. If you remember one of our 20 questions, would you rather top or bottom for your dragon?
Mhm. Mhm.
This is the campaign where that came from.
Yeah, I remember. I remember. I've
So
never
this
played the Mad Mage's Dungeon, but I would like to.
yeah, it's a long campaign.
Mhm.
Like, I think that the dungeon level that we're in is 33 rooms. They've only
Mhm.
gone into 7. And we've had
It's just that floor of the dungeon.
yeah, just that floor. We've
Okay.
had, 3 sessions so far. So
Mm.
but there are a lot of things, like, I think that we were doing it kinda quicker. I think that once we get to know each other in later halves, you are really tired.
Ooh, man, yeah. So I went to an anime party last night. It was probably out there till like 3 a.m.
Oh, okay. Well, I think that when we get to later floors of the dungeon, it'll be better for us. But yeah, in the beginning, like I'm trying to incorporate their backstories, and they just went to sleep for the first time too. So
Wait,
yeah,
they had 3 sessions and they had their first long rest. Oh,
yep, their first long rest. And that's how I ended the last session. But another thing that I did was I powered them up a whole bunch at the beginning because I don't
mm,
like because they started at level 5. I like level 10 and up, 20 and 15
mm,
campaigns.
mhm,
So I powered them up because I like to be
mhm,
powered up. Uh,
mhm,
they are blowing through the enemies. Oh, and I
mm,
gave them an extra D6 on their stats after they had put out rolled to do their
mhm.
stats, after they had put in all their extras like from their
Extras,
classes and
yeah,
backgrounds.
bonuses, yeah.
Yeah, all their bonuses. I then gave them an extra D6. So
Mhm.
they are really powerful. They're not no joke.
Okay, okay. Is
But
it? I guess are they still having fun, or is it? Does it feel too easy? Are you getting that sense from them?
they are telling me that it's fun. I don't feel that it is. I feel like I could be more fun.
Hmm.
But they are telling me that it's fun.
Yeah.
But I'm of course looking for things like my whole TikTok is ways that I can liven it up.
Mm,
As I said, I
mhm,
just got to incorporate somebody's backstory when somebody else went to sleep. And
mhm.
yeah, so yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Uh
Speaking of
uh
speaking of campaigns, I've also been doing the Daggerheart campaign, and we also just had our third session on last Thursday.
okay.
Yeah, and it's been dope. I've been enjoying it. I like the how it's not so turn based. It's not like all right, you go,
Hmm.
you go, you go. It's more like free flowing, which is a double edged sword because in certain situations, everyone's like, in certain situations, folks are like jumping in, like you get your different personalities at a table, and then like some people like they're like, all right, cool, I'm always jumping in to do stuff, and other folks are just like, oh, I'm just kind of like hanging out,
Yeah.
watching what unfolds. Um, and I know something that I always try to do is I try to balance like role play and combat because it's a role playing game. Like I don't want every session to be like, okay, we just coming in, we're gonna beat up a bunch of shit and we're gonna move on. And I'm like, no, like sometimes you gotta like talk to people, you gotta talk to each other, you gotta like figure out the right questions to ask. And so I just did like the first like role play encounter where you couldn't it wasn't like you're gonna die, but you could potentially not progress the story through this role play encounter if you're not asking the right questions or if
Mm,
you're or if you don't succeed basically. And so it was more based on the stress mechanic rather than like their actual HP and stuff.
yeah, yeah.
Um and
And
one of my
oh, go ahead.
okay, one last part. One I think I felt like one of the players at my table like wasn't feeling it a whole lot. He's definitely like a player like Fair where he's like I just want to come in and fight shit. Like I don't want to
Mhm,
like I'm not really involved in like all this planning and talking and who is this guy? Why are we doing that? Like
mm,
I'm here to cast spells and beat people up.
mm. Yeah, I play with Neo.
Mhm.
Daggerheart. Our next PlayStation is next week,
Mm.
and it is fun. It is fun.
Mhm.
And I'm just excited to see, where that can go. But yeah, in other news,
Yep.
kind of let me play some music right quick.
I've also been doing a lot of work on my business.
Oh, hear about that later.
Mhm.
Mama, I have been watching One Piece as of late, and I have completed the what's it called with Mama.
Whole Cake Island.
The whole Cake Island art. I love her.
Hmm, 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 hmm,
I
hmm,
mama.
hmm, 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 hmm,
I
hmm.
love mom.
Big
Ma-
Mom.
yes, big mom. Lin Lin. She is so amazing. Mama. That's like my latest thing that I'm gonna say on this podcast.
Mama, mama.
She is amazing. So I do have some notes, not a lot of notes.
You froze,
Um,
dear. Where'd you go?
I'm sorry, guys. We just had some technical difficulties. Not you turning around like that. Yeah, we just had some technical difficulties, but I was just talking about Big Mom. I was just going to read the notes that I had on the Wano arc, which I'm on. By the way,
You're
I
on the
met.
Wano already?
Oh yeah, I've been watching this stuff nonstop, child. I'm
Okay.
already on Wano, and I am up to um, uh, 3 episodes ago. Um,
Uh-huh.
Mr. Luffy did fifth gear.
Damn, you almost at the end of Wano.
Yeah, I have like 12 episodes to
Nice. So what do you think of fifth gear?
go. It is the most, not you putting your big butt in our faces. Oh, there is a lot of dirty clothes.
No,
Oh,
these are not.
those are dirty.
No, those aren't dirty. Those are like jackets and stuff.
Oh, I was about to say, no wonder. No wonder she like cleaned these clothes,
Mm,
child.
mm, 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 mm.
Um, but yeah, uh, what do I think about Gear
Year five.
5? That is the most Luffy thing. So
Yeah.
so really he's like Bugs Bunny and the whole world just reacts to him.
Mhm, mhm. And it's
Yeah.
like it's almost like he can't be hurt in that form. Like even though he be getting hit and stuff, it's just like he brushes it off and like bounces back. And I'm like, huh, I really like it. I do think it's the most Luffy thing that we've seen.
Yeah, it is
Like
the most Luffy thing. Like I was wondering how is Luffy's power going to evolve? And if for it to evolve like this is the most Luffy thing for it to do.
yeah. And this is like this kind of like when I saw it, I was just like, huh. I was like, this doesn't feel like just rubber anymore.
Yeah, yeah, it doesn't. All right, so let's talk about are we recording? Yeah, we are recording.
We are.
All right, cool. All right, so let's talk about my notes. Not a lot of notes. Um, And this is from episode 800. So you could
Mm.
tell how long I've been watching this. So Luffy is not going to eat. Luffy, that was when Luffy and Sanji
Mhm.
um, were going at it. And Sanji beat up Luffy, knocked his tooth out, and said, I'm not going to
Mm.
eat until you come back. When we started learning about Sanji's backstory.
About Sanji's family and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah,
He the
yeah.
ugly little brother, I guess.
The what?
The ugly little brother.
Yeah, yeah. The brother who wasn't really
Mhm.
cool.
Accept it.
And everybody said that Whole Cake Island was going to redeem Sanji. It didn't.
Mhm.
I still don't like him. I still think that Bon Clay would have been a better candidate to be on the what's that called? The boat?
The Straw
Yeah.
Hats pirate ship.
Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, Luffy said he was gonna eat. And that changed quickly.
Mhm.
Next one, they are really coming up with this whole plan only for it not to work in the end.
What plan? Which one?
This plan was to like ruin um uh Big Mom's party.
That
They're like,
wedding party thing?
yes, yes. They're like, you're gonna do this and you're gonna do this, and you sneak in and do this. And it was like 2 episodes of that plan, only
Mhm.
for the next episode, Luffy just rush in and what's the plan for Luffy?
Right. Why do we
Uh,
rehearse?
why do we rehearse? And moving forward, because I don't think there's a note on this. Planning for Luffy is the best thing for them to do because that's what they did in Wano when they were trying to
Mhm.
infiltrate the island.
Mhm.
Um, Law was like, no. Mm-mm. So I know we have came up with this plan with Kinitsu. I think that's his
Mhm.
name. But
Mhm.
actually, Luffy and Kid are going in and they're gonna act a fool. So we gotta rearrange this whole plan.
Mhm.
Now it's something different.
Yeah, yeah. At least Law was realistic. He's like, look, all these laid plans, these two fools ain't finna follow that shit.
Right. um, okay. And we okay, my next note is we are finally back at Ryuma's story. After so
Who?
long, Ryuma, he is the person that Zoro got his sword from. Uh, he
Hmm.
fought Ryuma's body at the Thriller Bark. Hmm.
Oh, okay, okay.
Hmm. Yeah, and I'm like, do we know how long Thriller Bark is?
Mhm.
Smile Fruit is crazy. Smile
Mhm.
Fruit is crazy.
Either you get a devil fruit power or you go insane.
Yeah, or you go insane and you can only express yourself with laughter. What?
Mhm. Which
Uh,
it didn't, when they first started talking about, it, I was like, oh, that's not terrible. But then,
yeah,
like, as they start getting into it, I'm like, oh, that's
yeah,
kind of frustrating.
yeah. Once old boy died, I was like, oh, okay, this is sad.
And all he could do was laugh about it. Oof.
Yeah, yeah, that was sad. Let's see. Are we really going to have 15 episodes of the backstory of Odin? And I was like, okay, I don't want to sit for 15 episodes on Odin's backstory, but
Hmm.
I was watching because it did say it was filler. Because I am
Hmm.
skipping filler now. I skipped our little,
Shut
um,
up.
yeah, I skipped um Shanks and his daughter's filler. So I was like, okay, I need to get back to this story. It's getting good. All this backstory is pretty good.
It is.
Yes, it went from Odin, Wano, um, Whitebeard,
Hmm.
Goldie Rogers. It told
Hmm.
a lot about the lore. So I was like, oh well, let me sit here and pay attention to Odin. And my
Mhm.
next one is, oh, this older story is sad. It was really sad.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm,
I hate how he died.
me too. My next bullet point is Odin wouldn't be Odin if Odin wasn't boiled.
Mm.
Yeah.
And that was boiling, but they put him in boiling oil, didn't they? Not
They
just
put
like
him in boiling oil. Hmm.
yeah, which is
Yeah.
different, a little different from being boiled. He was deep
Yeah.
fried, but
That's not funny. um, yeah. Besides Bon Clay, Big Mom is the best character in anime, period.
you think no,
Mama, mama, yes, she
no,
is. Yeah,
no.
mama, mama. She's funny. She's evil. She she is kind to children. She's just like me. She has a great saying. Like I love Big Mom. She is, and like so she just died or was thrown into molten lava underneath the Earth's
Right.
crust thanks to Law. So I was like, I guess no more Big Mom, but Big Mom was everything. How can you hate Big Mom?
I like Big Mom. I I enjoyed her as a villain. I don't think she's the best character, but she's cool. She's definitely like a convincing and I feel like an adequate foil for the heroes because she like when Big Mom hit the scene, you know she finna fuck shit
Yeah,
up. Like
yeah.
it ain't like it's worlds away from like Buggy showing up and you like oh man no one's gonna know this person even exists. Um yeah, Big Mom is like oh I got plans and I make shit happen.
Yeah, yeah. And my last one is what is fifth gear? But yeah, this new arc, as I said, I'm like about 12, 15 more episodes until the end of the Wano arc. And we're gonna talk about the upcoming uh One Piece
Egghead.
things today
Okay.
for 2026. But I am super duper excited to just be in this world to
Hmm.
experience more of uh, Wano. I know we're going to talk about our winter 2025 anime next week. So today I finally, because I haven't been watching anything winter 2025, but I
Winter
finally
2026.
2026, right?
Okay. Okay.
But I finally downloaded my shows and I was going to incorporate those into my One Piece viewing today.
Mm,
But yeah,
okay, no. I've started some stuff from this season's anime, and I'm it's looking good. I'm excited.
okay, okay. Can't wait to talk about that next week. Um, is there anything else? You did mention an anime party before technical difficulties.
Yeah, so me and Shauna went to an anime party last night. Of course we cosplayed. We were Rengoku and Mitsuri from Demon Slayer.
Hmm.
Um, so
Oh,
that was fun. There were like at least two or three other Rengokus there. Um, so
let me look him up. Rin Goku.
set your heart ablaze.
Oh
That.
God. Yeah.
Hmm. But yeah, like everybody who I ran into, they was like, "Man, you should have lived, bro. You should have. They killed you way too early." And I'm like, "Yeah, like Rengoku should have. He deserved more." And we got like some bracelets. There was this girl there who's like, "Oh, like my friend." A different person came up to us and like, "Hey, my friend has candy and she really likes Demon Slayer." And I'm like, "Candy?" I'm like, "Does she mean drugs?" And then, but we went over there and she had like these candy bracelets, and they basically
Mm,
just like beads or whatever that she made, and some of them were Demon Slayer themed. But I didn't
okay.
notice that. I thought
You
they were
thought it was
saying
drugs.
no, 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 no. I thought the girl was saying like, oh, you guys can like have a bracelet because you have Demon Slayer cosplay on, and my friend likes Demon Slayer. But what she was saying is like, my friend has Demon Slayer themed bracelets. You can
Hmm.
have one.
Mm.
And so there was like a bracelet that said Rengoku um, that Shauna picked out, but I was just like grab the first bracelet that was on this girl's wrist. I didn't even like take time to like check them out.
All right, Demarcus. So today is a big episode. So no game today. You can save that for
Mm,
your mama.
mm,
But
mm.
but
Leave my mom out of this.
but today we're gonna talk about all the top upcoming things. Oh wait, hold on, hold on. I'm missing a whole part of this of our show. The put you on segment.
The put you on segment. How could
The-
you? How could you, Jared?
I don't know. Demarcus, can you please? Because I have been writing down put you on segments over this break, and there
Mm.
are some things I want to talk about. But Demarcus, can you please, before I forget,
Mhm.
uh, tell them about the sponsor of the Put You On segment for the fourth year in a row? Um,
Is it the fourth year in a row? We didn't. I thought we didn't get them
oh yeah,
sponsored.
yeah, yeah, for the
Third
third
year.
year in a row. Yeah.
Third year in a row. Yep. Third season.
Can you tell them about our big friends over there at Movie Pass?
Absolutely. Movie Pass is a subscription-based service that allows users to watch multiple movies in theaters for a monthly fee. It was designed to make movie going more affordable, accessible, and by offering plans that enable subscribers to see a certain number of movies per month, even up to like an unlimited number of movies. And so the way it works is that you will get your Mastercard, your Movie Pass card, which is a Mastercard, acts just like a debit card, credit card. Um, well, debit card, not credit card, which and it covers the cost of your movie ticket. So you can, when you go to the movies, you can unlock your card through your Movie Pass app and pay with that, as opposed to paying with your, you know, your own hard earned money. Think of it
Mhm.
like an HSA for movies. Like you prepay at the, you put money aside each month and you get your movie tickets.
Yeah. Demarcus, is there anything that you want to put them on to that you watch over the break?
Oh, absolutely. I watched a lot of stuff on the break, but
Yeah, I want to put them on to a lot of stuff too.
what stands out, and I'm not going to use them all. I'm going to, like, sprinkle these throughout throughout these episodes. But the one that comes to mind first is this movie called Greenland. Um, and
Hmm.
what the movie is about. Have you seen it, Jared?
No, I heard about the sequel though.
Yeah. So the sequel is coming out like this year or this
Hmm.
month or something.
This month.
But Greenland is about, like, there's a world. It was like a world war or something like that, like or like a disease or something.
I think it's disease. TJ Stukes is here, our friend
What's
from
up, TJ?
Squid Games. Yeah.
Yeah, what's
Okay.
happening, brother? But like, anyway, there's some kind of worldwide event where they have to like evacuate people. Um, and so like they're trying to they like oh no, there's a meteor falling to the earth is what it's going.
Mm,
Like a meteor is falling on Earth, and so it's going to like destroy a lot of the world. And people are trying to escape, like they're trying to get to these like bunkers or whatever. And the world governments have gotten together and been like, all right, we have several bunkers across the world. We're choosing people who have the skills for us to um rebuild the world after this like cataclysm, after these meteors fall and destroy everything we have on the surface. So this one family gets chosen to go to a bunker, but a lot of other people are not being chosen. So they are having to make their way from their home to an airport, to like a military base, so that they can get on a plane to fly to the safety bunker. But like along the way, all this shit started happening. Like one of them gets denied at the gate. Somebody gets kidnapped.
mm,
Uh, like somebody starts killing people. It is a wild ride, and it is a really good movie. Like I thought it was gonna be like one of those, like, oh, like, this is just a movie to watch during dinner, and it'll be what it is. It was amazing.
mm.
Like for a movie I just like saw on, because I like saw it on, like, I get a lot of like movie clips and show clips on Instagram. and I'm like, oh, okay, this seems interesting. I'll go watch it. So like, if I see like the right clip of a show or a movie, I'll be like, okay, I want to go watch that. But yeah, and I think the clip that I saw that made me want to watch this one is like they are like when they first like get the news that they were chosen, they started trying to like drive away, and like their neighbors, like one of their neighbors is like jumping in front of their car, like, look, take my daughter, just take my baby. Like I know you can't take all of us, take my baby, and they're like, I can't, like it's only my family. They're gonna turn your daughter away at the door. I can't take them. And so they like have to like drive. They like end up having to like drive around one of their neighbors. And it's like I was like, oh, that's heartbreaking. I was like, I got to see what else is going on here, and it did not disappoint.
Yeah, yeah. Um, I want to put artists on to some of the gay stuff that I have been watching
All
over
right,
the
we have
break.
gay fans.
But anybody can watch this, guys. It's not exclusively for gay people.
I'm glad to hear you say that, Jerry, because I feel like I usually get a lot of flack from you when I engage in gay culture.
Oh, no, no, no. You try to appropriate gay culture. It's not
I don't try to report
appreciate.
nothing.
Well, you sit back on your balcony and you point down at gay people and you laugh at them. So, um, in all your homophobia. Um,
Mm.
one thing I want to put them onto is heated rivalry. You probably heard about this
Hmm.
on HBO. It has been everywhere. So yeah, heated rivalry is about these hockey players who are rivals and their love
Hmm.
affair over 6 episodes. Uh,
Mm.
it is another thing, and it's the discourse of gay people, black gay people, is that um, why are there's so many white gay shows or shows that feature white people, and there's
Mm.
zero to none black gay stuff to show the different viewpoints
Mm.
of gayness. But
Hmm.
it's a pretty good show. It 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 tells a good story. It was written by a woman, so I think that some of the explicit scenes, the sex scenes, are not very accurate.
Mm.
Um, but
Why not? Can you say a little bit more about why they aren't accurate? Do you think that has to do with the woman's perspective?
yes, it does. In the book, it wasn't that accurate. On TV show, when they had other people involved, it was more true to form.
Hmm.
But I do think that some of the conversations weren't really real. But anyway, it's a fantasy anyway, so nothing much. It's a
Hmm.
good show. It's a good show.
Okay. Heated
Um,
rivalry. All right, I might check it out.
the other show I want to put you on is it's not a show, it's a movie. It features Alexander Skarsgård. I think that's the one. He was from
Hmm.
True Blood. Um,
Hmm.
uh, I need to
Which
make sure.
character was he in True Blood?
Child. He was uh, Eric. Eric Northman, the
Okay,
vampire.
that's who I thought. That's what I thought because I was like Skarsgård. I was like, it's only one dude in that show that looks like he was a Skarsgård.
Yeah, he was also in Murderbot, Big Little Lies. He played another rich person in Succession. He's been in a lot of stuff. Um,
Okay.
but yeah, Alexander Skarsgård plays this and I didn't know he was that cute. They must
Mm.
have buffed him up or did something, but he was probably no, not really, because this whole movie was really weird. But he plays this very attractive gay person, um,
Hmm.
and it was like, are these gay people or are these members of the KKK? Because they
Mm.
are like they dress like Nazis, they act like Nazis, but they are
Hmm.
having gay sex left and right. Um, so it shows
That sounds accurate. That sounds like it reflects real life.
how.
Because a lot of the thinking about like our political climate, a lot of the people who are very
Mm,
against, outwardly very outspoken against
yeah,
gayness, sexuality are Crash and Grinder whenever they get together.
Yeah, yeah, that's true. But then these people were very out. They were very out. They would be like gay in public, and um,
Okay.
like one thing that they once said that they did was, okay, let me go back. They were the I don't even know how to explain this. They were like the doms in the relationship,
Mhm.
but like
Mhm.
dom and sub is more a bedroom type thing. But they were
Mhm.
dom and subs over their whole life. So they were doms.
Mm.
Then they had these subs who they treated really, really poorly. And this
Uh-huh.
reminded me of like a real sex episode from the 90s
Mhm.
with these people and these dynamics. But they treated them really poorly. And uh, it was just how this sub found Alexander, and he was slowly over time trying to fall in love with him. And
Mm.
but Alex like, no, I'm not. No, we don't have to have a relationship. You sleep on the floor, I'll sleep in the bed, and you can get my groceries in the morning, do all these chores. Um, and one time it was his birthday,
Mhm.
and his phone was ringing while they were saying while his mom, who was dying of cancer, was like, "Don't answer your phone on your birthday for him."
Mhm.
And then she was like, okay, well, if you can have to answer your phone, he means that much to you. Why don't you bring him over? So he brings him over. His mom, dying mother of cancer, and this guy are having an argument because she's like, I don't like how you're talking to my son. And I didn't either. I didn't like this movie, but I couldn't
Mhm.
stop watching. So I
What
was
was it
like,
called again?
it's called Pillion.
Oh, okay. I missed that
It,
part.
Yeah, it's a
You keep
A24
saying that
movie,
earlier.
which was
Yeah.
another reason I was watching it. But yeah, it was very weird. Like they went to this campsite and the subs had to do everything, and then while the guys were like smoking beer or whatever, they had to await their fate, I'll just say,
Mhm.
by leaning over on some tables.
Mhm.
It was very weird. I didn't like it. But I couldn't stop watching because I was like, is this guy going to make it in the end? Spoiler alert, he does not.
Mhm.
Um, yeah, if this is a real lifestyle, it's very weird, and everybody involved needs to get some help in therapy.
Mm.
So yeah,
I mean, I think that people who are wholeheartedly exploring their kinks, I don't think there's nothing wrong with that.
exploring your kinks is fine, but he had other things to deal with.
Mm.
Like after his mom died, he just fell into a depression. He was crying, and
Mhm.
the guy was like, uh, no, why are you crying with me? Doesn't make
Mm.
any sense. Like he had no support, and he was reaching out for to get like this affection from one person, but it
Mhm.
wasn't working. And he
Mm.
had friends. Like he was part of his singing troupe, but he
Mhm.
wasn't reaching out to his friends. He was only reaching out to him. So it was very
Mm.
destructive in both ways.
I've read how I've read some articles online about how like folks who get into kink like they like specifically like these dom sub dynamics or anything or and other things where like they go through something like really big in their life, like a big injury or like a or like a death that's close to them, but like being in this kink sort of like lets them turn their brain off and get away from it. Do you think something like that was kind of going on here?
Um, After his mom died, I think his brain turned on because he
Mm,
started to break the rules at David Sayers. Like
mm,
um, he slept in his bed when he wasn't
mm,
invited.
mm,
He stole his motorcycle.
mm.
So, and
I don't
that
even feel
was
like that second one don't even sound like breaking the rules. You're just a thief.
well, and his motorcycle was a big part of who he was. So,
Hmm.
so yeah, him stealing the motorcycle was pretty big. So, Pillion, not exactly a good movie, but I couldn't stop watching it.
Mm.
I wasn't even touching my phone while this was on. So,
Okay. Those are the best movies. Like when you can, like when you don't even like look at your phone and you're like at the edge of your seat.
I
Yeah.
wasn't. I was looking at like how much longer do I have to sit through this? Because I can't
Mm.
turn it off.
Like you couldn't wait for it to be over,
Yeah, I
but you
couldn't wait for it to be over. Like I just had to know what happened
but you
next.
didn't want to leave.
Exactly. Okay. Now, finally, an hour into the show,
Mm.
we are going to talk about some of the most anticipated video games, TV shows, anime, and
Mhm.
movies coming in 2026. Let's start with video games. The number one most anticipated video game of 2026, Grand Theft Auto 6 by Rockstar.
That's been like the most anticipated game for the last like 5 years.
I mean, because Grand Theft Auto 5 is so big. And everybody knew that Grand Theft like they were working on Grand Theft Auto 6, but
Hmm.
there was no release date except for last year when there were 2 or 3.
Hmm.
Now there was a definitive release date. I really do think it's coming out this
How do
November.
you know it's definitive? What makes this really say different from the others?
Rockstar has always for Grand Theft Auto um had a they had to push it back. They
Mm,
had to push it back, miss release dates, and they have never gone over 3 release dates that they had to push back. So, this is the 3rd.
mhm, mhm,
I think that Grand Theft Auto is coming out this year. Basically, I think that, they have completed playtesting, they are showing it to children that are dying of cancer. I do not
mm,
think that Grand Theft Auto 6 online is gonna be completed, but I do think
mhm,
that Grand Theft Auto 6 is gonna be, completed, and I'm gonna get this game regardless,
mm.
so
Okay, okay. I didn't. You didn't really strike me as a Grand Theft Auto player, but okay,
Mhm.
dope.
Yeah, I played them all. Well, I
Mm.
played 3, 4, 5, and 6.
I remember the first Grand Theft Auto game I played was like on Game Boy. What? Why is that funny?
Demarcus, that's just like you playing Elden Ring on your last gen Xbox device and
I think
streaming
the
it.
Grand, but the Grand Theft Auto game, the first one that I played that was on Game Boy, like it came out on Game Boy. It was a Game Boy. It was a Game Boy game.
No, Demarcus. Are you looking that up to see if I mean, I know that there was one on
Grand Theft Auto Advance, and it was on Game Boy Advance.
yeah, I was just about to say I know there was one on Game Boy.
Hmm.
But you playing it on Game Boy as the first one is crazy.
Yeah, and then
All
I
right.
played like Vice City or something on PlayStation.
Yeah, you didn't complete it though.
No, I did not.
The next one we're gonna talk about is Wolverine. This is the game in the Spider-Man universe with Insomniac. Uh, According
Mm,
to leaks that came out a year ago, this is also gonna feature Jean Grey in the game as well. Very bloody, very violent, very hardcore take on
mm.
Wolverine um, as we welcome mutants into the MCU. We'll talk about that later. But
Okay.
yeah, Wolverine. How do you feel about Wolverine coming out? I'm definitely going to get this as well.
Um, I like I like Wolverine as a character.
Mhm.
I do not know how I feel about character-based games. Like, because even like the Spider-Man games are usually pretty good. But I've played like Batman games, I've played like other stuff that's like, oh, like you're playing this character and moving through a storyline, with this character. And I don't they're not always good. Sometimes they are. Sometimes I'm just like, I'm kind of bored now. But yeah, I'm interested. If it comes, whenever it hits Game Pass, I'll check it out.
The Spider-Man games were all very good. Insomniac has, of course, a great history with Ratchet and Clank, with Spyro. So they are extremely good at making these
Mm.
games. I am extremely interested with what they're going to do with this. I will be picking it up. Let's scroll down. Another one is Fable. It's being released today, the next iteration
Ooh,
of
you said
Fable.
today?
It's not being released today. It's being released
Oh.
in sometime, hopefully, in 2026. We received a couple of trailers last year, and the announcement trailer 2 years ago. And so now we're just waiting on a definitive release date. This
Mhm.
last trailer showed some interesting things with Fable. I'm very excited.
I love Fable. Fable was like one of the first games I got on Xbox, and it was like transformational for me. Like
Mm,
it changed how I like what I wanted to do in games, and I really got into like this. I really got into like the games where like my decisions had an effect on the game world.
mhm.
Mhm.
A lot of white people are interested in this new game called Mixtape. I'm not interested in it at all. It's just a lot of white people in the game doing white people stuff. They
Mhm.
are listening to white people music and they are um, loving their white people lives. A lot of white people are interested in it. It's not seem like a game that black people would be interested in. I am not interested in Mixtape, aka the white people game. Um,
Mixtape.
yeah. There is
Hmm.
another game coming out next year called Pragmata. It's being compared to like those games. I can remember what they're called. You know those games that came out on PlayStation? It was like this guy having to climb up these big titans.
Mm. Um. Shadow of the Colossus.
Shadow of the Colossus and those type of games. It's about this grown adult who befriends this little child who is also a android.
Mm.
It's being compared to Mega Man because it is not only um, uh, a little child that's an android, it's also from Capcom. So
Mhm.
people are comparing it to Mega Man.
And what's that one called?
Pragmata, another game
Pragmata.
I'm not really interested in, but I am excited to see what happens.
Hmm.
Control Resonant. If you have you ever played Control?
Mm-mm.
Control told the story of somebody who was um, let into a a company, and I should have liked this game. It was a female. She was strong. She could fly. She had psychic powers. I just did not like this game. I didn't like this game. This tells the story of the brother who she was looking for, who was released from this business, who was on the streets of Manhattan. I'm
Hmm.
thinking that I would like this game more because it's more open world, but I don't know. The last one, I wasn't really feeling it. I was not really feeling that last one.
Mm.
Control.
Okay. Okay.
But yeah, people love Control. People love it.
I feel like I haven't heard of this game.
You haven't heard of Control?
I'm looking it up now.
Yeah, people really love Control.
Oh, I have seen this.
Hmm.
I haven't played it. And she can like move things with her mind or something?
Yeah,
Hmm. All right.
yeah. Invisible Versus is coming out. This is the game that
Invincible versus?
yeah, this is the fighting game for PlayStation 5, Windows PC, and Xbox X that two people from the Invincible universe are going to be fighting against each other. They are also introducing some new characters. You're going to get a lot of backstory on all these background characters. But Invincible Versus,
Mm.
it looks very interesting. I will play it at somebody's house. I don't think I'm going to buy it.
Hmm.
But yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I'm interested in Invincible versus.
Mhm. Oh, you heard about it before
I
now?
had no, I did hear about it. But you know,
Yeah.
it seems interesting. I think Invincible. I don't know, man. Like I feel like fighting games are sometimes can sometimes get kind of shallow, and it's and I want and sometimes I want more from them. Like if I play a really good fighting game, it's like, oh, I wish there was like something else in this game besides just fighting.
Yeah. No fighting game can live up to that DC fighting game. that was like Superman killed the Joker and then he started to take over
Injustice.
the world. Yeah, Injustice. That
Mm.
game, that story, that comic book were the best thing that happened that year.
Hmm. Um, I don't know. Did you ever play Jump Force?
Mm-mm.
Jump Force is a good one too. Mostly because of like all the characters that you had
Mm.
that you're able to, you know, you have access to. You get to play as all your favorite anime characters and just beat people up.
Oh yeah. Saros is another game that's coming out on April the 30th. Here's a little blurb about it. It's set,
Saros?
yeah, Saros. It is said to be a bit more approachable than its tough as nails predecessor, Returnal. You'll be able to permanently upgrade your equipment between runs, and you can use the second chance ability to revive yourself after death. So it's going to be like a roguelike adventure where dying is going to be a part of the gameplay.
Mm.
I don't really like games like that, like Elden Ring. Um,
Hmm.
uh, what's the one that came out last year that was a sequel? Hades 2. I don't really
Yeah.
like games where you're supposed to die to get stronger. It feels like
I
uh, ha ha, look at you die again.
and I think there's a I think there's a way to do it to make it good.
Yeah.
I think a lot of games are like, oh, dying is part of it, as in like you're gonna die a lot, versus like dying is a part of it, and like if you die here, it changes the story or changes something in the game.
Hmm.
Yeah, and I think the latter is like the better version of this.
Yeah. Salashta 2 um is coming out this year. Um Salashta 2, as you know, was Baldur's Gate before Baldur's Gate. And now the 2 is coming out in a post Baldur's Gate 3 world, has renewed emphasis on some cinematic storytelling and a top tier voice cast to back it up. That's supposed to be coming out in 2026. The release date, they have that for early access. Now, I'm a part of this Discord group. I have been waiting on this game. I played the demo that came out last year. I am extremely excited for Celestia 2 to come out. Have you heard of this game?
Mm. Solasta 2?
Hmm.
I have not. You know, I don't hear about a lot of games. I feel like I'm not as into the game stuff as I used to be. Like the when I was most on top of games and like what's coming out was back in like the E3 days and like what was that show they had?
Attack of the Show?
X Games. X Games. Oh yeah, Attack of the Show, X Games, yeah. But shit, they don't do that kind of stuff no more.
Mm. They do not. Last but not least is a show, not a show, but a game that's coming out. Vampire Crawlers. If you have you played Vampire Survivors yet?
Yes. I've played a lot of Vampire Survivors.
Oh, so you like it?
I do, I do. I'm almost at the point where I figured out how to like last like 31 minutes. I'm at
Mm,
the point now where I'm just trying to like unlock all the things.
hmm.
Yeah, yeah.
Another um, recommendation from me. Sometime in 2026, Vampire Crawlers will come out. The Vampire Survivor spinoff. It's going to um, dial back the intensity of the original a bit, swapping the frenetic experience for a more casual, friendly, turn based deck builder with rogue-like elements.
Mm,
It says that with throwback dungeon crawler settings and oodles of deadly combat to exploit, this is shaping up to be another one more run experience that'll keep you up well past your bedtime. So it
mm,
is going to be a Vampire Survivors but in a card based thing. They said that the thing is like, okay, you have one turn, do you have something that could do, you have a little thing that's one thing, and if you play that, you could do a day that has two. You play that, you could do a day that has three. You play that, you could do a day that's four.
mm,
So you can
mm,
really keep playing until you could keep playing forever without getting hit. But that's the thing to have a deck that lets you. play like that.
Okay. Okay.
But that's what they say. There's but no demo or anything out yet. So,
Mhm.
all right, and that's it for
Video games.
anticipated new video games.
Mhm.
All right. Now let's talk about some of the anticipated new anime that's coming out. Now
Hey.
we're gonna talk about new anime that we are watching for the winter 2026 next week. So I'm not gonna go too deep into that. But I'm going to be talking about some stuff that's coming out for beyond winter 2026. The first one is Witch Hat's Atelier. Um, this is something that's supposed to be out already, but Bug Films actually delayed the production of it.
Mhm.
What it is about um, the massive Bansham Magic Academy series. It centers around a young girl who wants nothing to do more than to master magic. When she accidentally learns the secret of the art from a visiting witch, she becomes his apprentice and discovers much more about this fantastical world she's joined. The trailer
Mm.
was amazing. I have actually heard about this a
Mhm.
lot from people in the know that read this manga. They said it's exceptional, something to look forward to.
Okay. Okay. And
Which
what was
had
that one again?
which had Atelier.
Witch Hat.
Yes.
Mm.
Another one that's coming out in 2026 is they're taking it back to the year 2000 with uh, Ghost in the Shell.
Ooh.
Um, Ghost in the Shell follows a high-tech cyborg named Motoko who tracks down
Mhm.
a hacker targeting cyborgs like herself. Yeah, this may be the smash hit of 2026. Did you watch Ghost in the Shell when you were younger?
I did. I did. I watched a lot of Ghost in the Shell when it was like airing on Cartoon Network, but it was always confusing.
Mhm.
Um, yeah, like I like it, but it's just like I don't know what the fuck's going on. Like I don't understand who's the enemy, who's you know, yeah, no, I just don't understand.
Yeah. So it's coming back, so you have time to catch up. Disney
Okay.
Plus is also bringing back the final installment of Bleach, Thousand Year War. This is supposed to be the guarantee.
Mm.
I'm not coming back no more. This is the end of the epic Bleach tie tie-up series. It's gonna be beautiful, brutal, and one of the most talked about anime in years. But it's Bleach, Thousand Year Blood War, The Calamity. Have you seen this trailer? This trailer
Mhm.
was awesome.
I have not, but I
Yeah,
will check it out.
you definitely gotta see that trailer. Okay, that is all now.
Well, I got a couple that I'm looking forward to. Wistoria, Wand and Sword, season 2 is
Oh, that's
coming.
coming out.
Yeah, yeah. I think I'm seeing a April release date. I'm excited for that. La 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 la. Feel like I watched the beginning after the end before, but I can't remember what it was about.
Oh, I love the beginning after end the manga.
Mhm, mhm,
I definitely remember that one. It was a isekai about somebody um uh coming into a fantastical world as a child.
mhm.
Um, I know that the manga was really good because they get to arguing him with his father about how he was actually a grown man sucking on his wife's titties. So it's going to get good.
Okay, okay. Yeah, I think those are like the big ones I want to call out. Um,
Okay. In March, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, the Steel Ball Run, comes out. This
mm,
is something that I am interested in seeing. I have not delved into JoJo's Bizarre Adventure ever since I started watching One Piece.
Mhm,
But I
mhm,
am looking to get back into it once I'm caught up with One Piece. And speaking of One Piece season 22, the L Bath arc, will be coming out in
mhm,
April. Um, yeah, this is going to be a significant reduction vis-a-vis than what we're used to because they are um, reducing the number of episodes per year, which
mhm,
I'm not
mhm.
I'm not too keen on. But
One Piece is no
okay,
longer an ongoing anime. It is now a
yeah,
seasonal anime.
yeah, do what you want to. But that's gonna come out in April. Also, when April is Re Zero, Starry Life in Another World. I'm not excited.
Mhm. Oh, you're not?
No,
That's your show.
no, that was my show. But these last couple seasons, they have not shown um Subaru being depressed. Subaru has not died more than two times in this last season.
Mhm.
I'm just not excited at all.
Oh, Golden
Yeah.
Kamuy is ending. Is going into its final season.
Mm,
If you ever watched that,
mm-mm. What I
Golden
have,
Kamuy.
no, go ahead.
Golden Kamuy is about the it's like historic Japan.
Mm,
Um, and there's this guy who they're trying to find a map to this gold that this person hid. And the group is like this soldier who like deserted the army but is like super strong. There's the man's daughter who's like one of the native people of Japan, like the Akainu, I think they're called.
hmm
Um, yeah, and like they're the maps are on people's skin, and so what happened is like the man who hid the gold was eventually captured and went to jail, and so he tattooed the pieces of the map onto people's bodies, and so you have to like find the people who he's tattooed the map on, and it's a bunch of parts. I think it's like 20 somewhere between 20 and 40 parts or something like
mm,
that. And so like they're like trying to track down these criminals and skin them so they can like have the map and put it together.
mm. Golden Kamui.
Yep, Golden Kamui. Yep.
Kamui. Okay, so I haven't seen that, but what I have seen is Black Clover, which is coming back sometime this
Mm.
year. Of course,
I'm
this is
so
the
hyped for that.
Yes, of course, this is the second season, which was a 170 episodes, and in America was broken up into four parts. But it aired all the way back, or it finished all the way back in March 2021. There was a little movie back in 2023, and also sometime in
Mhm.
2026, there will be the remainder of the story. I think this is going to be the final episodes because I think that they will be
Mm.
caught up with the manga, which ended shortly
Mm. Okay, okay. 'Cause I'm like, this can't be the final season because they ain't even got to like the big enemies yet.
after.
But caught up with the manga makes sense.
Yeah. Kaiju number 8, the final arc will be coming in 2026 sometime. Um,
Mhm.
this one, we all know Kaiju number 8. We all love it, I guess.
Mhm.
The struggle between Kafka's revamped identity as a kaiju and his motivation as a human dishes up interesting moral complexity despite the formulaic nature of the plot. And that's how it was it's too keen on how formulaic it is. It's not a lot of
Mhm.
battle scenes like it is in the manga. And it was just kind of boring. So I'm not really
What?
excited for it. I will be watching it. Yeah, it was kind of
I'm
boring.
hyped. I got Kaiju number 8 merch.
It's crazy. It's crazy. Another anime that's coming back is Sakamoto Days. Did you buy Sakamoto Days?
I did. I have watched some of Sakamoto Days. I think I'm how many seasons of it is there? This would be third season?
This is season two, but
Oh yeah, okay. I haven't finished season 1 then, but I have watched it, like a good bit of it.
mhm. Yeah, you got this John Wick beats grocery store owner. Um, yeah, uh, he deals with diverse threats, and even though he does have the luxury of going all out because he doesn't kill, He must also protect his family.
Mm,
Season 3 is looking to be really, really interesting. And finally, is the Chainsaw Man Assassin's Art. Now we both saw the movie Resart, which I just watched over the
mm,
Christmas break. I didn't think it
mhm.
was that boring
That boring. Why the qualifier instead of say I didn't think it was boring at all?
because you thought it was boring. You know, it was really
I did think
boring.
I did think it was boring. Like the first part of that movie was like it was so slow. It was
Mm.
such a drag.
I love the
Especially
first
when
part.
especially when like Reese first shows up and she's like playing like the schoolgirl, like I'm trying to like fall in love with Denji stuff. I'm like, bro, get me out of here.
I loved it. I think the reason I love this because I love the manga so much, so I know
Mm.
where Reese is going to go. But I
A
don't
lot of
know.
people who I talk to, they sort of had that same perspective. A lot of people who I talk to who actually like really love the movie, they were like, "Oh, like, well, I read the manga, so I know what's going on," and you know, whoop the whoop. And I'm like, okay, I feel like that is slightly different from loving the movie. You love the story.
Oh God, I like the movie better than Demon Slayer, which was horrible.
Oh, absolutely not. Demon Slayer was
Absolutely,
so much better than Chainsaw Man in
it
theaters.
was not.
I mean, well, we can agree to disagree.
Well, it's one person's right, one person's wrong.
I mean, and we already know who's who. So let's
Me.
move on.
Me. Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood creator returns with an original story about twins who control supernatural beings known as demons and demons of the Shadow Realm. I also
Mm,
saw this trailer, and this looks really good. I did not like Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, even though I like Full Metal Alchemist. So I will give this one a try. It's coming out in April of
mhm.
2026. You know,
Why do they say? Sorry.
April's looking to be a big, big month for anime.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, it's gonna be the spring, so yeah. Like, I feel like spring anime is usually like it's like one of the seasons. Like winter and spring anime, like you got to be popping because like summer and fall, you can bullshit around a little bit because folks outside. You know what I'm saying? Like, but yeah, winter and spring, you better come right.
Mhm.
Um, why do they say the creator of Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood? Because isn't that the same person? Full Metal got if you know FMAB and FMA are the same.
It should be. It should be. It should be. Um, it was basically the same story until they started
Hmm.
going weird with it, but
Hmm.
it should be the same person. So I cannot answer that. But yeah, it really should be.
Okay.
Um, but yeah, let us move on to our some movies that are coming out in 2026.
Hmm.
Um, so January, you were just talking about Greenland. Greenland 2 is out. Came out
Hmm.
January the 9th. Today is the 18th, by the way.
Hmm.
Let's see, 28 years later, The Bone Temple. I wasn't going to see this, even though I saw 28 years later, but then somebody reminded me that it's being directed by Nika DaCosta, who is
Who is that?
the black film director who did Candyman.
Mm. Okay.
So so I think I do want to see it now.
Hmm.
What else is coming out?
I think I saw a preview for 28 Days Later, The Bone Temple, and it was like it's this guy who's like figured out something about the disease.
Mhm.
Um, and I guess he's gonna be trying to like cure it.
Yeah, the same person from 28 days, 28 years later.
Hmm.
So, yeah. In March, I think is when the Super Mario Galaxy movie comes out.
I'm
Um,
not. I haven't decided whether or not I want to see that one yet.
oh, it's in April. You didn't see the first one?
I did, and like the first one was nice. It was good. You know,
Hmm.
it was a fun movie to go watch.
Hmm. Yeah, I'm not seeing it in theaters, but I will see
Yeah.
it.
I mean, well, you got Movie Pass, so you know it's not like you losing nothing for going to
Yeah,
see
but
it.
going outside, April's gonna be bugs, and I don't feel
Mm.
like going in their house. Um,
Mhm.
a sci-fi epic based on a book, Project Hail Mary, that talks about an astronaut who wakes up alone in space with no memory of why he is there.
Mm,
Of course, this book has been um, getting rave reviews, so this is another one where I'm interested in seeing, what comes
mm,
out of it.
yeah. And what's it called?
It is called Project Hail Mary.
Project Hail Mary. Okay.
Uh, let's see. Okay, Michael comes out, as you know,
Mhm,
with um, starring Jafar Jackson, Nia Long, Coleman
mhm,
Domingo, and Lorenz Tate, tells the biopic of the Michael Jackson story. I think this is
mhm,
also in uh, two parts as well. Um,
mm,
as you know, Jafar Jackson is Michael Jackson's niece. I mean, not niece, but nephew,
mhm,
who will be playing his uncle in this movie. I'm interested in this one. I think I will be seeing this one. I think that this is the first Michael Jackson story that has been approved by the Michael Jackson estate.
All right.
Yeah.
Interesting. Maybe I'll
The
see that
devil,
too.
oh, yeah, The Devil Wears Prada 2 is also coming back. We're
Okay.
taking it back to the year 2020, 2006. This is
Mhm,
the second um, show of, what's her name? Marie Presley,
mhm,
of course, starring Anne Hathaway and Meryl Streep. I'm definitely
mhm,
interested in that. This is a gay classic. I wouldn't even watch this with y'all. I know Ashley would always want to watch, would always want to watch Devil Wears Prada with me. I said, I don't watch that movie with straight people.
mm.
Yeah,
Not
I
even
don't.
the women.
Not even the women. Mortal Kombat 2 is coming out in
That I might see.
May of this year, starring McCad Brooks. Period. Now, the last Mortal Kombat movie came out during quarantine, and I saw it at my
Mhm.
house. I don't think I want to end this.
You
I,
don't want to see it?
I know I do want to see. I want to see it at home, though.
You want to see it at home? Okay.
Yeah, I want to see that.
Oh
But
boy.
depending on how these upcoming trailers look, I'll see it at theaters.
Mhm, mhm.
Star Wars is coming out, The Mandalorian and Grogu. In lieu of the fourth season, they are
Are
just going
these
to.
TV shows now? We've slipped into TV shows.
Oh, I'm still on movies. This is May.
So there's going to be a Mandalorian movie.
Yeah, Mandalorian and Grogu. This teaser trailer is already out. Um, uh, Mandalorian, the first season was amazing. The second season was good. The third season was okay. I don't know
Mhm,
why they're doing this. I think that they have talked about uniting the Mandalorian, Ahsoka,
mhm.
um, all the
Boba Fett.
little, yeah, Boba Fett, all of that stuff into one
Cassian.
movie. So I think they're all going to be in it, but again, I'm not really keen on this one.
Mhm.
Um, Masters of the Universe is coming out in June. After
Mm.
40 years, He Man returns to the big screen. I think I am interested in seeing this, even
Same.
though, um, uh, who is this? Allison Brie, Nicholas Galitzine, whoever that is. Who is he? He played in Bottoms, Handsome Devil, Sharp, and The Idea of You. Just a bunch of little teen movies. And who is Camila Mendez?
Idris Elba
Yeah.
too.
Idris is in? Oh, yeah.
Mhm.
Then I'm definitely seeing that. I don't know who he plays, but
He's going to be Man at Arms.
oh, okay. Well, duh. So yeah, I am going to see that. I just I always remember my gay awakening, He-Man, seeing that rippling, muscle-bound man in action. That is
Mm,
definitely something that I'm going to see just to remind me
That's your
of,
type, huh?
yeah, my
Rippling
type,
muscles.
of course. Steven Spielberg comes out with a film Disclosure Day. I do want to see this one as well. It is based on an original idea. Disclosure Day. I mean, I just saw the teaser. It is about a day when a day aliens come and a newscaster was doing it and something happens to all the humans. I don't know.
Mhm,
But Disclosure Day looks good. I'm gonna see it. It's Steven Spielberg who uh did Jurassic Park and Schindler's
mhm.
List, which I watch every Christmas. So yeah, I'll go see it.
Okay, dope, dope.
Uh Another movie I'm going to see is Scary Movie 6. It's coming out in June. So this summer,
Ah,
yeah, this summer after April, it's gonna look like a movie
Scary
past
Movie
summer.
6. Do we need a
Mhm.
Scary Movie 6? Well, I guess we
Yep,
need a few scary movies for them to, like,
yep. We
come
do
out.
need a scary movie 6, an all black comedy about horror. I think that's gonna be amazing. Amazing. We do need a scary movie. Why wouldn't we? Marcus, who
Mhm,
are you? Of course, it's sorry, Marlon and Sean. I think they also said that I don't remember her name, but it's starring of your own favorites from the previous scary movies. That is
mhm,
going
mhm.
to be exceptional.
Okay.
Supergirl is coming out based on the Girl of Tomorrow book by Tom King,
Mhm,
which was
mhm.
one of my favorite books from 2023's JoJo Awards, if you can remember it. So I will be going to the theater to see this. It's story for Supergirl. She travels the galaxy with crypto. It helps a young woman who is on a quest of revenge. I love how this
Mm,
starts out. It starts out with her on a planet that has a red sun because that's how she can
mhm.
get drunk.
Mm,
Yeah.
okay.
Uh, let's see. Not interested. Oh, the Odyssey. A lot of white people are interested in the Odyssey. I have not even seen this trailer yet, but it's going to start um, Tom Holland, Matt Damon, right? It says
Holland.
Matt Damon, Zendaya, Tom Holland, and Hathaway, Charlize Theron. So it's a lot of big white people in Zendaya. I don't
And Zendaya, okay. Mhm. But,
know.
is the Odyssey, is that, like Homer's The Odyssey?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, cool.
You know, white people love Christopher Nolan. I
Mm,
don't.
mhm.
I just don't really get why they love
Mm,
Christopher Nolan. But
okay.
anyways, the next week or the next 2 weeks on July 31st after Odyssey is Spider-Man Brand New Day. Uh, uh,
Mm.
Tom Holland set to reprise his role after another famous literary character in Spider-Man Brand New Day. So he's going to be in two back-to-back blockbusters. Wow. Peter Parker's Next Adventure. Um,
Mhm.
is going to also, I think that some of the free things have shown the Punisher is going to be in this one. As we all know, Spider-Man, yeah,
Hmm.
there he goes right there. The Punisher is a Spider-Man villain, if you remember from the Stan Lee days. So,
I never knew.
yeah,
I never knew he was Spider-Man specific.
he was
But I do remember him
introduced.
seeing him a lot in the Spider-Man animated series when I was young, so that makes
Mhm.
sense.
Yeah, he was introduced in The Punisher.
Hmm.
September, we're going to see another book made into a movie from my 2023 Jardo Awards, Clayface. You may remember that Clayface was one of the movies. I was like, you have got to read this. This is amazing. This should be a movie.
Mhm.
And look what happened. Starring Tom Harris, Naomi Aki, and Max Minghella. This film has been classified as a horror thriller, while the plot
Body
and
horror.
yeah, body horror. Yeah, the plot and cast have not been revealed yet. Um, it's
Mm.
directed by James Watkins, who did Eden Lake and Speak No Evil. So it's gonna be good.
I'm seeing a few cast members here. Tom Reese Harries as Matt Hagen.
No, I just said that.
Yeah, you did? Okay.
Mhm.
I thought you said the cast has not been released. My bad.
Yep, I was reading the thing.
Mhm. Mm.
um, in October, we finally get it. We're finally here after from our Airbender episode a couple of years back. The Legend of Aang, The Last Airbender, is finally here. Um, Dave Bautista joins Eric Lane, who takes on the role of an adult Aang as the Avatar universe
Wait,
expands.
Dave Batista
Mhm.
is gonna be Aang.
He joins Eric Name, who takes on the role
Oh,
of an
oh,
adult. Yeah.
okay, okay. I'm about to say, hell no, man.
Yeah.
Scrap that whole fucking movie.
Yeah.
I like Dave Batista, but he can't do Aang.
Yeah. But it finally comes out in October.
And it's
Um
called The Legend of Aang. The Legend of
the Mhm. An adult aim.
Hmm.
Uh did we have in October Street Fighter? Have you seen this trailer? It premiered
Mm-mm.
at the Video Game Awards. I am not interested. I'm not going to see it only because they have that homophobic, xenophobic, and racist podcaster on it who I will not be
Mm.
spending any of my money or any of Movie Pass's money on.
Okay.
But a lot of people are very excited for it. I hope it fails. Um, Another good
The
movie
Legend of
that's
Aang gonna be animated or no?
it is.
Okay, okay, okay. That makes sense.
The
But it's still
movie
gonna
is
be
going to
a
be
period.
animated. Mhm.
Okay. All right.
All right. The Oscar-winning surprise hit of 2023 is coming back with a direct sequel. Godzilla minus zero is coming back. Godzilla is going to wreak havoc on Tokyo again. Hopefully, comes to America and wreaks havoc on
Mm.
on us because
Mhm.
we definitely need it. We need to leave those um, Japanese people alone.
Mhm. Mhm.
And I'm going to end our movies, hopefully, with Avengers Doomsday. It's coming out December
Ooh.
18th.
Yeah. I'm hyped. I'm hyped. I'm ready
Yeah,
for like some I'm ready to get back to like some real Avengers action.
yeah.
Um I feel like Marvel has been like on the uptick with their movies recently, the movies and shows recently. Um like after Endgame, like things kind of went downhill for me. Like I just
Oh,
wasn't enjoying the Marvel stuff as much.
well,
But like recently, it's been coming back up. It's been feeling pretty good.
yeah, I'll say that their television shows surpassed their movies, but I still loved everything. So,
Mhm. Mhm.
yeah. All right. Let's see. Is there anything else that I want to say about movies before we move on to
We can start wrapping this thing up soon, right?
we
Shoot.
haven't even done TV. I know you tired, but
Hey,
told
bro,
you this is a longer episode.
bro. All right. So we ain't doing no Patreon then because we're doing a longer episode.
Sure. Hokum comes out
Mm.
May 1st. It's a haunted house set in Ireland, starring Severus Adam Scott. Um,
Mm.
he is being
What's that gonna
haunted.
call?
It's called
You just said
Hokum.
it. Hokum. Okay.
Hokum. Hokum.
Hokum. Okay. And that's the movie too.
It comes out from Longlegs producer. He had a very, very good trailer. I definitely want to
Mm.
see that. I also want to see Obsession. This movie stars
Mhm.
a boy who is head over heels for a girl. Sounds
Mhm.
boring, don't it? But
Mhm.
he's worried that he's stuck in the friend zone. He buys an item at a shop that will apparently make his dream of true love come true. It
Mhm.
works, not wisely, but too well. Way, way too well. I have seen this trailer. Of course, I love a good monkey's paw
Mhm. Mhm.
story. And that one seems to be a deep, deep horror. Also, I want to talk about this that comes out sometime this year. It ends. I have seen this movie already. It is about a group of kids who are on a road. Period. The road doesn't end, and when
Mm.
they stop, people come rushing towards them. Who knows why they rush towards them? Well, I've seen this movie, so I know why. But yeah, people come rushing towards them to do something. And
Mhm.
it was a very good movie. I really did enjoy it. It's coming out um, in theaters later this year. Let's see, is there anything else that is coming out that is on this other list? The Hunger Games is coming out. I'm not really excited for.
Mm.
And yeah. All right. Now let's move on to our last category. Move on to some TV things. Let me see if I can find my good. All right. Some TV, some TV, some TV. Let's see. Uh, this is everything. Okay, let me just go back to this list then. All right, some television that is coming out. Let's see. Today is the 18th, so beyond. Oh well, the 18th. A Night of the Seven Kingdoms comes out tonight.
Hey.
Yeah, it tells the story of the Green Knight and his precocious little teenage boy who is always beside him. He
Mm.
knows things about stuff and he knows stuff about things, but we don't know who he is. Um, in 2 weeks, though, we're going to get all 8 episodes of Wonder Man. We're going to follow Simon. Not his last name. What's Wonder Man's last name? Simon something.
I don't remember his last name.
Simon Williams,
Oh,
the
how
actor.
basic. How could we not remember that?
Yeah, right. We're
um,
gonna it's
okay.
gonna yeah, it's gonna follow the actor Simon Williams, who somehow gained superpowers
Mhm.
when Hollywood has banned superpowers in Hollywood.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Is that accurate to the Wonder Man story?
No.
Oh.
I think that this is also a telling of what everybody's talking about, that we don't need any
Mm.
more superhero movies. Yeah, it looks
Mm.
kind of good though.
Okay.
February 23rd, Paradise, a contender for. Oh, okay. I'm like, who was at my front door? I have the ring out. I'm like, who was at my front door? But I ordered my birthday outfit. All right.
Mm.
Paradise is coming back, a contender for my favorite show in 2024, I believe.
Mhm.
Tells the story what happens when the world ends and only rich people get in bunkers like on Green Day. Let's see. One Piece season 2 on Netflix, the live action version is coming out March 10th. Um, Demarcus, your mom really liked the first version. Is she gonna watch the
He
second version?
did.
Mm-hmm.
The next time I'm home, you said when does it come out? March?
Mm-hmm.
March 10th?
Yes.
That's crazy because I was planning a trip home in March. Like
Mm.
I've been thinking about going home in March, but yeah, if I'm there in March, me and my mom are gonna watch One Piece.
See, she can't watch it by herself.
No, I mean she could,
She's not
but
going to.
she won't because
Oh, okay.
like it's like the way her TV is set up, like it's hard for her to switch between Netflix and like regular TV.
Oh Lord.
So if me or my little sister's not there, she ain't fooling with all that. She just gonna put on Lifetime and call it a day.
April the 8th, we're gonna see the final season of The Boys. Well, nice to see how they wrap
Ooh.
all that up.
Wait,
Um,
I thought we already saw the end of the boys.
no,
What
it's
what
coming. It's coming April
what
8th.
what yeah, what happened at the end of the last season of the boys?
He was at the barn. They found out something about the something. The guy from Breaking Bad was there.
Wait,
uh,
was the last season of the boys where they got like Soldier Boy and they had him go up against Homelander?
I don't think they fought.
Mm.
But yeah, this is the last season of The Boys. You already know that the next season of The Boys, which is the prequel, which shows more about Homelanders, not Homelanders, but Soldier Boys story is going to come out.
Mm.
Of
So
course,
so the one that's coming now is going to be the final season of the boy story that we've already been invested in, and
hmm
then the next season, which will probably be next year, 2027,
hmm
is going to be
probably,
the prequel.
yeah, the
Okay,
VOT prequel.
dope.
April April 10th, guess who's coming back? Malcolm in the Middle is coming back with 4 brand new episodes. Shows what's going on in that life. Did you watch Malcolm in the Middle?
Not really.
Beef is coming back for season 2. I really enjoyed the first season. Showed
Mhm.
somebody with grudges that they had to keep one upping each other. And Euphoria is coming back sometime in 2026.
That's what I'm excited about. I'm excited about it.
Euphoria, I'm really not that excited about Euphoria.
Why not?
First of all, it was too long. Second of all, the time skip. Third of all, it just doesn't seem like a good story. I will be watching it, but I wasn't
Mm.
enthused. Season 2 of Avatar: The Last Airbender comes in sometime in 2026. We have already gonna have a big Avatar year.
Mhm.
Also, House of the Dragon is gonna be coming later on in 2026. We're going back to Westeros. A little time
Mhm.
skip after, no, before. Um, what's coming on tonight?
Uh, Night of the Seven Kingdoms.
Yeah, a time skip before Night of Seven Kingdoms, but not up to House of Dragon. I mean, Game of Thrones. And
Mhm.
also
Mhm.
later on this year is going to be Lanterns, which is the
I'm
um
so excited for Lanterns. I need a good Green Lantern series.
yeah, starring my man, um, Aaron Pierre as
Okay.
John Williams.
John Stewart.
Um, John Stewart. We're getting good black people as these big heroes this year with Simon
Mhm.
Williams, with John Stewart. Uh,
Mhm. Mhm. Mhm.
all right, let's see if there's anything I missed. I know there was one on Next Level Chef. I know this is for me. It's coming on later in January. Uh, the Michael Vick experience um,
Mm.
details Coach Vick's first season at Norfolk State. On
Mhm.
It's going to be premiering on my birthday, February the 4th. You know,
I might check that out.
yeah, I think I'm going to check that out too. Just to support Michael, support Norfolk, support my HBCUs.
Mhm. Mhm.
Cross is returning to Prime Video, and also it's my birthday, so why not?
Mhm.
Cross is returning to Prime Video on February the 11th. I really love this first season.
Like
Talking
Alex
about,
Cross.
yeah, it is about Alex Cross is starring a black man, a very fine black man and his straight heterosexual family. But yeah, I really did like the first season. Are you looking this up right now?
Yeah.
Yeah. Say who that man is so I can uh, call him out in all his fineness.
Mm. Say his name. You want me to say the man's
Mhm.
name?
Yeah, say his name.
Aldous Hodge.
Aldous Hodge. Yes.
Mhm.
February 28th, it's the NAACP Awards. Why am I mentioning NAACP Awards? Because our friend Sheldon Allen has been nominated for an NAACP Award.
Let's go, Sheldon. All right now, brother.
Yes, 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 yes.
Doing it for the
Also,
people.
Also, members of my class from Hampton University, Justin, who is an ESPN commentator, and Nick, who is a children's author and a member of the Hampton University Marching Force. Also, um, Ruth, who did costumes for Black Panther. Forgot her
Mm.
last name. Uh, Ruth Carter. I was about to say Ruth Seniors. That is so wrong. But Ruth
Mm.
Carter, another Hate You alum, has been nominated. So a lot of Hampshire University people have been nominated, but I guess a lot of people around the entire HBCU spectrum have been nominated.
And
So
these are for NAACP awards.
yes, and on February the 28th.
All right now.
March 19th, show that I watched, Beauty in Black, a Tyler Perry show. Hopefully, he won't be in jail or sued to oblivion.
Why would he be in jail?
Oh, he's being sued by two different people for sexual harassment.
2 dozen?
No, two
How many?
different.
Oh, 2 different. Okay.
Yeah. In March, we are getting Invincible. I think this is the final season of Invincible, but
Oh, so excited.
it can't be the final
At
season.
the anime party last night, I saw a girl and she was dressed as a Viltrumite, and
Mm-hmm.
her costume was so dope. I was like, "Oh,
Mm.
I'm fucking with it." I think that's gonna I'm gonna add it to my cosplay list.
Okay. We also are going to get Daredevil, Born Again, the second season on
Mm. That was
uh
actually a pretty good Daredevil.
it ended right when the um the defenders are about to come forth, but
Mhm.
I really liked Daredevil, and on Disney Plus they did not hold back on the violence.
Mhm, mhm,
We both like this show. May 12th, Devil May Cry season 2 is
mhm,
coming out.
mhm. Why
We
was that
really
not in the anime section?
I don't know.
Okay.
IGN did not list it. I do not work at IGN.
Okay. Okay.
So yeah. Let's see what else. The Rockers is getting tired, so we have to go faster. X-Men 97 is coming back with their second season this summer. This is the first season without Bo Domingo, who was the gay show creator of X-Men 97. He has been
Mhm,
replaced after he was very famously fired
mhm.
from X-Men 97 after the
Shut
last
up.
season.
So he's back now.
No, he's been fired.
Oh,
He's
okay.
been replaced on the show.
But the show's coming back. Okay.
Yeah, the show's coming back in this summer. Um, we also are going to get in sometime 2026. We're going to get Sesame Street, which returns after your President Trump cut the funding for National Public Broadcasting. Another show
Mhm,
that I like, The Ultimatum, Bury or Move On, even though they cut out the gay part of it. Um, the gay spinoff, they exited out. The Witcher is coming back. Hunting Wives, which I really liked, is coming back, starring my best twin friends, Joyce and Deborah.
mhm.
Let's see, anything else? And I'm nearing the end of this list of markets, so hold on. Let's see, anything else? Dinosaur. Oh, that says documentary. Never mind.
Mm.
Being Gordon Ramsay is coming back. You know, I watch all of his stuff. It'll be nice to have a cute little docu series on him. Also, sometime in 2026, we're going to get Vision Quest, which is the third part of the Scarlet Witch saga that started with
Mm.
WandaVision. Um, so yeah, Vision Quest will be coming out probably, I think, in the later half of the year, maybe winter. Spider-Man Noir is coming out in on
Mm.
Prime Video, starring Nicolas Cage. Um, let's see what else. Conan O'Brien Must Go is returning to HBO Max. Do you watch the show?
What show? Conan O'Brien?
Yeah, Conan O'Brien Must Go.
Mm-mm.
It was good, very funny. The
What was
Chair
it
is
about?
it's about Conan going to different places around the world and acting foolish.
Mm. Mm. Mm.
The Chair is coming back for a second season. This show blew up over the Christmas break. Did you watch The Chair?
Mm-mm.
Yeah, The Chair is crazy. The Bear, of course, is coming back on
Mm.
FX. They will never leave it too far behind. Ultimate Road Trip is coming back, and guess who's coming back with it? Nene Leakes.
Okay.
After after she was let go for suing Andy Cohen and Bravo Networks. Now Bravo said we still can't get rid of our first famous housewife, so come on back.
Mm.
Um,
Mm. Mm.
the next season of Interview with a Vampire will not be called Interview with a Vampire, but will be called The Vampire Lestat.
Let's stop.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's coming back. And The Terror is coming back to see anthology season on AMC. Um, and Mayfair Witches is also coming back if you
Mm.
are so inclined. And that
I'm watching some of
is
it now.
you what?
I'm watching some of the Mayfair Witches now.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
gotta watch the second season.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay. There's a lot of stuff, man. 2026 is gonna be a dope ass year.
yeah, yeah. It is gonna be a great year. It starts tonight with a Night of the Seven Kingdoms. Who knows
Let's
what that's gonna be about? They say it's funny. 30 minutes to 42 minutes. I think the
mm-hmm.
longest episode is tonight, and the rest about 30 minutes after that.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. So yeah, this is a longer episode, even though
Mm-hmm.
it was my episode.
2 hours flat.
2 hours flat. So we're gonna end it here. Demarcus, are there any final words? Are we doing a Patreon?
Mm.
We might as well do it because we have some things to talk about. We may not do a full Patreon, but I think we have some business to discuss.
All right. Any final words? Yo, like 2026 is a lot of great stuff coming out. It's spread out throughout the year, so it gives you time to like really engage with some of this material, some of these properties. And I advise you do, you know, get into it, read the books, watch the movies, TV shows, put it on your calendar, man. Because we back, TV's back, movies back, anime's back, and we're gonna be here covering it all year. Black Geek Energy.
So this comes out on February 4th. Do you want to say anything to me?
What comes out on February 4th?
This episode.
Oh, well, if you're watching this episode now, we recorded it a while ago, but it's going to be airing. It's airing today, February 4th. Happy birthday, Jared! It is Jared's birthday. I'll probably be telling him happy birthday in another episode closer to whenever we record it. But hey, it's my man's birthday.
Happy
How
birthday.
old are you?
I'm 31. Happy birthday to
Hmm.
me today. Make sure you give me a great birthday present and subscribe to our Patreon. Um, you can find the show notes and subscribe to all of our things at the show notes. And we will see you next time on Black. I didn't do that at the top. Oh man.
Hmm.
Mama on Black. Geek energy. Bye
For the
guys.
record, before we sign off completely, I am 35 and Jared is older than me.
Hmm.
BGE out.
Okay.